Driving into work today, I actually heard on NPR that Senator Gillibrand is trying to hold a armed forces committee, and there's going to be a hearing involving the Marine Corps scandal involving leaked nudes and stuff like that. For those of you just catching up or who haven't heard about it, there was a former Marine by the name of Erica Butner, which there's already kind of nicknames associated with her because a lot of the guys from groups like Just Tip of the Spear already kind of have seen some of those videos. And I hate to say it, but people on the inside are also saying that she had photos that she herself was posting that weren't exactly on the up and up. So some of them are kind of, I guess, getting mixed signals about, where I guess she decided to draw the line of what's cool to put out there and what's not. And, I guess that's subject today is how do we determine, where some of these lines are, ownership, or do you get into an intellectual property kind of thing of when it comes to nudes, or how you send them, who gets them, who's allowed to look at them, things along those lines. Right now, obviously, the issue is geared heavily towards women who are very angry at the quote-unquote boys club that's out there in the military, involving how their reputations can be damaged or destroyed. And I mean, yeah, absolutely, I agree that there are some super fucked up things that people are doing with some of these pictures, like listing their name, their rank, where they're stationed at, phone numbers and shit. Like, that's bananas. That is totally something that should be actionable, and you should be able to go to court to that. But it's going to open up a few interesting doors. Examples of that would be, what if the pictures are stolen and then shared, and you're not exactly sure who did what? I wonder how many women would feel if they found out that it's a felony offense by showing their girlfriend or messaging them an unsolicited dick pic, which I know more girls than not actually have done that. Dick pics are kind of weird to begin with, but apparently that's a really common thing nowadays. So girls out there who get unsolicited dick pics are kind of under the impression that that's fair game and you're allowed to share that. Some of these new laws might make that a felony. So what do you guys think? Where should the line be as far as when it comes to nudes? I mean, we live in the information era, and obviously most people out there have taken a few naughty photos of themselves or a loved one, or consensual sex acts, things along those lines. That has more to do with the fact that we have the accessibility through smartphones and things like that 24 hours a day than it does us getting grosser, or society suddenly becoming hypersexualized. But now that all that stuff's out there, it does kind of get into those weird areas where in 40 years those pictures digitally are probably still going to exist somewhere. And is it something that could come back and haunt you or destroy a career? And I think that's why they're trying to push forward with some of these hearings, is so that they can actually have a little bit of legal water to start treading in. But again, can some of these laws turn into a slippery slope and start biting some of the people in the ass? Right now, obviously, they're trying to rein this in to help the ladies who feel like guys who do things like put their pictures or videos up on revenge porn sites, which has happened and that's actually being brought up, have a very hard time, getting those pictures down. Apparently, they had a woman that was interviewed that said she had called a porn site that had videos of her up, and essentially the guy laughed at her and said something to the effect of, "You take slutty pictures, you get treated like a slut." And that's so fucked up, it's not even funny. Currently, the law is only people who are trying to profit from pictures are actionable. And of course, these hearings are going to try to sort that out. So I would love to hear everyone's opinion on how this is going to fucking make things interesting over the next few months. Is this going to change the face of dick pics forever? Is it going to change sexting? How many people believe that this is going to put a big dent in trying to get, even somebody you're close to send you something that's a little on the risque or naughty side? Because apparently if it gets shared or it gets out, they're looking for ways to try to turn this into a court action. Let's hear what you think. Chime in, like, comment, make sure you subscribe to the page, and we'll see you soon.